Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. In the last episode, we finally met up with Garland, and after his defeat fought Kuja, and then Kuja wound up killing Garland, found out that he was not immortal, and decided that he was, if nobody was going to live, if he wasn't going to live, nobody was going to live, and destroyed Terra. But we made it back to Gaia, and the infantry is going crazy, and all that kind of stuff. And that ended disc 3. Now we're on disc 4, the final disc of the game, which is actually a really small disc. So there's not a whole lot to do. There's like really the final dungeon, but there's a bunch of side quests and stuff like that we can take care of. Finish up side quests and stuff like that before we get going. So thanks. They were uneasy at first, but I think they'll get along fine. There's no need to thank me. You've all done us a great service. It wasn't a big deal. Well, anyway, everything's going to be okay. We're in the Black Mage Village, by the way. Are you sure it's okay for him to stay here? Of course it is. So this is Vivi's idea? Yeah. You wanted the genome to start the new lives. Oh, so all the Terran people that survived, they told them to come here. We're similar in many ways. Maybe we can understand them better, and they might open up to us. Right. He also said, if you guys can get along with the genomes, maybe humans and Black Mages can live alongside each other one day. Like you and Vivi. And even if I truly understood him until recently. We'll take good care of them. Your friends are our friends. Thanks. Right now it's just a bunch of scenes leading up to the final dungeons of the game. Is this a monster? He's a chocobo, not a monster. He's called Bobby Corwin. You gave him a name. Yeah, Bobby Corwin. Isn't it a great name? Sounds great. Bobby Corwin, huh? Huh? I think Bobby Corwin likes you too. It won't bite? Oh, come on. He's just a little baby chocobo. Huh. They don't have chocobos in Terra. They probably don't know what a chocobo is. Bobby Corwin, no, come back here. Wow, I think Bobby Corwin really likes our new friend. Can you just call him by his first name? Bobby. That's a weird name for a chocobo, by the way. Bobby Corwin. Why do you display these items? Why? For the customers, I think. What are customers? Well, they bring money and they hand the money over to the shop, and then... What is money? Money is, why do you care about small things? We're a very simple place. We only have two things. Things you can eat and things you know can eat. Shut up, Quina. Does the water here ever stay still? Water flows, doesn't it? The water on Bran Ball was always still. Hey, did you know that when time flows just like water? So water and time both flow in Gaia? Huh. Looks like they're off to a good start. It's like watching kids play. It's not their fault. They've only just begun to live their lives. Can lost time be recovered? I don't know, but there's one thing we can do. Of course. We must protect them from anyone who tries to take their time away from them. Yep, this is all leading up to the final dungeon of the game, like I said. But before we do the final dungeon, we got a lot of side quests and stuff to do. Princess, is this what you really wish? What are you talking about? Kuja must have done something in the infantry to cover the world in mist. Do you not think the wise to consult Regent Sid before the final battle? Kuja probably plans on destroying Gaia. If we go to Limbo now and tell the Regent about it, it might cause a panic. I'm sure everyone's apprehensive about the reappearance of the mist. I need Uncle Sid to protect Limblum right now. Indeed, we must defeat the enemy on our own. Even if we go back to Limblum to get equipped, please don't tell Uncle Sid about our plans. Are we ready? Yes, let's go. We haven't got a chance. Hey, Mikoto, you saw Kuja's power. He destroyed a world by himself. You don't even have 1,000,001 chance of defeating him. You'll all die. Wow, this girl knows a lot of difficult words. Doesn't she? She's a bit cynical, but take good care of her. Take good care of her, will you? Her name is Mikoto. She's kind of like my little sister. What? Mikoto, listen to your big brother and make some friends. How silly. We might be desperate insects, Kuja, but I'll show you how powerful we can be. Even a fly lives for a day. I don't think that's what the name meant. Let's go to the infantry. We won't let Kuja have his way. Yeah, we can go to the infantry now, but okay. I'm gonna set my main party for the rest of the game, which is gonna be Steiner, Zidane, of course. We have to have Zidane in the party. Aiko. All right, actually, I'm gonna switch them out and put Freya, and then Freya. Again, there's a reason for that. I'll explain that reason when we get into a couple of videos. But for now, that's my video. That's my And the music, world map music changed, as you can probably tell. It's basically, now we have the Invincible as the airship. But we're going to go back to the Black Mage Village real quick. There's some upgrades we can definitely get, which I definitely want to get too, so. There's some upgrades I want to get. And also in another town we can get some upgrades, but we're going to do all that. And then finish up a few little side quests for this episode. The next episode we'll take care of a few more side quests, and then the episode after that, it's the big one before the final dungeon, so. I got a game plan, it's just now actually doing the game plan. So now the main objective is go to the infantry to stop Kuja. That's the actually the final dungeon in the game, but I'm not ready to do that yet, so. As you can see, we're now so powerful we can defeat enemies in one hit. Which is good, because before I do something, I'm going to have to do a lot of grinding up anyway, so every little enemy is going to freaking help. So. Every little enemy is going to help. Because here in a couple of videos, I'm going to have to do a big grinding session anyway. Before I take on the super boss of this game. So, for now on, no more running from battles. I did it for convenience, but now I'm actually going to have to start the grinding. Luckily, they got marbles down here now? Really? They got Malbros down here now? Sheet! Oh god. I thought they only oh, wait a minute. When the mist came, they brought the mist they brought the Terra monsters with them, so I guess that makes sense. Luckily I don't think the monsters are that hard, so I need to get, there's a certain ability I need to get. Oh no, bad breath, bad breath, bad breath! Luckily it only affected Steiner, of all people, so that's not too bad. And I defeated the Malbro. Luckily it only affected Steiner. I don't know why bad breath on this end. This game mainly only affects one enemy, one character instead of like 4. All 4 of us. Hey, I got a Malbro card. And plus I need to get as much gil as I can coming up here really soon too. So gil's gonna have. I need to get some gil too. So for something I'm doing upcoming. Okay. Well, Aiko got virus and Steiner got that. So anyway. Let's hurry up and get back to this Black Mage Village. And quit getting into so many damn battles. So yeah, we're probably about 9 or 10 episodes away from finishing up this LP, if that. Ooh. This will help Freya. This will definitely help Freya. So I definitely need to do that. I need it. Oh, wait a minute. I need to make. I think I know why Freya's so weak right now. I need to put her back on her ultimate weapon. Freya shouldn't only be hitting for like 200. I need to make sure she's equipped right. Hey, we got some new abilities there too. Cool. Anyway, make sure Freya's equipped right. Oh yeah, she's got her weakest weapon on. We need to put her back on at least something a little bit more powerful so she can start learning abilities. There's a certain ability I need to find though. Oh, I need to learn Dragon's Quest, so put her on the go ahead and put her on the Holy Lance. Alright, back to the Black Mage Village, finally. So, there's some upgrades we can get in Black Mage Village, so probably wouldn't be a bad idea to come in here and see what weapons and armors that they have here so we can get some upgrades. I still like the Black Mage Village music. That's just an item shop. I don't need an item shop. I need a weapon shop. Weapon armor shop. I think it's this one over here, actually. No, that's the synthesis shop. Where is the weapon shop? Again, this is the item shop. I don't even know why I came in here. Is it over here? No, this is an inn. I think I know where it's at. I think it's actually down here. I think it's this building over here, actually. Yeah, here it is. Give her. Let's go ahead and do it. Get that. Just stuff that we don't have yet. There we go. What I'm going to do too is just, since there's a bunch of stuff that we're not going to need anymore, we're going to sell off some of our equipment since I don't really need it anymore. Oh, yes, definitely. Full life. So let's do that, and she's still learning on that, and let's get her up her new ability. And let's let her learn regen also. Let's see, you. I said I need you to, like I said, learn that, so I'm gonna keep you there, and let's see, I'm gonna put you on MP attack. She's still learning that, you're still learning that, and still learning that. Steiner. Oh, I can move you to your next weapon since you've learned on that. And okay, we're good for now. But there's some weapons and stuff that we're definitely not going to need anymore, so let's just sell it. Like, for example, I don't need 99 ores, so let's just sell like 90 of them. And it's too bad those things don't sell for much. Shield armor, I don't need to. Basically anything that I have multiple of, I'm going to sell right now because I don't need multiples. I just need, I shouldn't have sold all of those, but okay. That should be good for now. Let's see. That might be good for now until I get to the next. Anyway, there's another place we can get check out some upgrades, so I'm going to go check that place out too. And there's a couple of things I can do to start getting Steiner's ultimate weapon. There's a certain ability I need to let Steiner learn too. I wonder if I can learn it with this ability. Yeah, okay. The Ragnarok. So I'm going to start him having to learn on the Ragnarok too, so. I need him to learn Shock. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, we can head off to the next little area to get some more upgrades before we start a couple of these little side quests real quick. So, and most of these side quests ain't going to take very long at all. In fact, one of them. Oh, yeah, this guy's definitely from Terra. It's the big eye monster. Alright, Dragon's Quest. And I need you to learn. I'll show you why I want to. Okay, Dragon's Quest. Basically, the more dragons you kill, the more powerful that weapon is. The ability is. So, I need to see how. I just need to see how powerful it is right now. Ew. Yeah, I need to start fighting more dragons. I need to see how strong Steiner's shock is. If everything goes well, it should do almost 9999 damage. It does. Good. That's all I needed. So Steiner's pretty much set. Well, he's not quite set yet, but I still got to get some equipment. But for ability-wise, he's almost set to fight Ozma. Yeah, if you notice, like I said, the world map music changed too. I've forgotten Disc 4 too, that the encounter rate drastically increases. So that's interesting. And most of the enemies, though, good. That's another dragon. Now I can get Freya a little bit more powerful with her dragon crest. Besides, there's one area I'm going to be going to here pretty long that has nothing but a lot of dragons in it, because I'm going to be looking for the next friendly monster, and it's in an area full of dragons, so that'll be a good place for me to really grind up for some dragons for her too. So, alright, anyway, oh, there's one thing I can go ahead and get out of this damn forest. There's one thing I can get to on the Invincible. I'll get that too when I board the Invincible real quick. That won't take me like a second. Oh, it's this thing, okay. Mr. Eyeball Man again. Quit hitting Ico with that. Oh, actually you missed. That's good. That critical hit with Freya really helped, so. Okay, Freya learned a new ability, so let's see if I can switch her out for anything else before I move on. Once I get out of this forest, the encounter rate should die down a little bit. I'm hoping at least. Okay, yeah, let's put her on ability up. In fact, let's equip that on her. Makes her learn abilities faster. Alright, we're out of the forest. Hurry up and get to the Invincible. So. Oh, another dragon, good. Again, that will help Freya out. What do you... Oh, zombie breath. You better not turn anybody into a zombie. And you did. Of course he would. Oh, happy Halloween, everybody. Yeah, I'm recording this on Halloween. Alright. Let's see. What kills zombie? Is it a magic tag? Yeah, it is. Alright. Hurry up and get to the Invincible. Thank you. Alright, now that we're on here, let's go grab that. Remember that treasure chest that you saw in that cutscene? I said keep that treasure chest in mind. We're going to grab that treasure chest real quick. It's just right down here. It's literally like right here. And it's Pisces. That should give us all 12 Stellathios, so we can actually go turn them in for the basically complete the Stellathio quest. So, alright, so now let's go to another area to get potentially more upgrades. Let's see, we're going to head to Daguerreo. Or Daguerreo. Daguerreo, whatever the place is called. So, yeah. So once we finish up this little stuff like that, we're gonna go finish up some side quests and get some a couple of ultimate weapons, and then fight the super boss, and then we're on our way to the final dungeon. So, yeah, we're getting finally to the end of this game. It's just, why not stop it? It's right over here. Is it? I thought it was right. Wait a minute, it's further up, isn't it? Yeah, here it is. Why do you always put you on the place that's furthest away from the city? But yeah, there's some upgrades you can definitely get up in Daggerio. There's a certain guy I need to talk to also in here, so. But Daggerio should be a pretty quick visit before we actually start the side quests. So, let's see, up here. There's a simp shop in case you need to simp anything. Some of the stuff's okay, but I'm not really worried about it. Most of the stuff I already have. There's a weapon shop around here somewhere. That's the weapon. That's the item shop. Is this a weapon shop? Anyway, you need to talk to this woman. You'd be quite the traveler, I can tell. If you happen to find an item called a magical fingertip, can you please bring it to me? Considering that Diamond's last match, I will give you something in return. So we need to go find a magical fingertip. And I know, luckily I know exactly where it's at. A little annoying to get it, but I know where to get it. Actually, it didn't look like there's really upgrades anyway, so really the only place we needed to do was talk to him about the magical fingertip. Just keep that in mind for what we're about to do. And now we're going to be heading to the next area to start getting the magical fingertip, which is in Trino. So we're heading to Trino next. Yep, we're heading to the auction house. You have to buy a certain amount of items and stuff like that, and then sell them off to people. And then when you go back, after you buy those certain items and sell them to people, you'll go back into the auction house and the magical fingertips will be there, and you can buy it from them and then go back to get the item that you want from this guy, which is really awesome, by the way. It's really it's a really awesome item. Just trust me on this. So, I wonder what kind of enemies are around Trino. I might do the auction house stuff off screen. That way you don't have to see me try to buy the stuff over and over again. But at least tell you, we'll see, and and I'll tell you at least what items I need to buy before magical fingertips pulls up, and I'll show you that, and also who to sell them to before the magical fingertips. Because for the magical fingertips, you're going to at least need 55,000 gil to buy it. Ooh, Freya learned White Draw. That's good. So I can actually equip Freya now with something else. Let's put it on body temp, just for the heck of it. Alright, now that we're at Trino, let's head to the auction house. Like I said, I'll tell you the 4 items that I need to buy. And then I'll show you who to sell them to. And then once magical fingertips pop up, we'll be able to, we'll do that, and then we'll finish up one more side quest for this video, and then we'll be done with this. Then we'll be done with this one. Then, so there's really not much to it. Yeah, the biggest thing about this area, this 4, like I said, is Ozma in the final dungeon. I mean, you don't even have to do Ozma if you don't want to, but I'm gonna give him a shot. I don't know if I'll beat him. Okay, Mini Sid. Doga's Artifact's one of them I need to buy. Une's Mirror is one I need to buy. So that's the two I need. That's two of them I need to buy right there. It's Une's Mirror and Doga's Artifact. I'll just buy one of them now. Go sell it to the person, and then I'll try to buy the rest of them. And then I'll try to show you off. Then we'll get the magical fingertips, and then we'll be on our way to go get the item that old man promised us. So, but that's the two items I need right there. Are, like I said, Une's Mirror and Doga's Artifact. So I'll go ahead and try to buy at least Une's Mirror now, Doga's Artifact now. So this one's actually really cheap, so it shouldn't really take a whole lot of gil, hopefully, to buy it. I'm hoping not, at least. But the magical fingertips is going to be very expensive. $7,200. $7,500. I'll try 8,000 gil. Okay, somebody beat me 8,100, so let's adjust it to 8,200. Okay, somebody beat me 8,300. Let's adjust it to 8,400. Ah, quit beating me on my bids. 8,800. Alright, I got one of them. I bought it for 8,800 gil. So let's go sell the Doga's Artifact. And then I'll get the rest of the items off screen. But you have to get an Une's Mirror, Doga's Artifact, a Griffin's Heart, and a Rat Tail. So once you do those, you'll be able to the magical earring, the magical fingertips should spawn up, and we'll be able to get those. But I think for Doga's Artifact, you need to buy it. You sell it to there's an adventurer or somebody you need to look for around here somewhere, or Fat Noble by the Simp Shop. Either a Fat Noble by the Simp Shop, or there's an adventurer you need to talk to that's close to oh, never mind. You can either buy the Fat Noble by the Simp Shop entrance, adventurer by the Simp Shop entrance, or the Scholar inside the Simp Shop itself. So basically, we just head to the Simp Shop, and there's people we can buy it around the Simp Shop, which I think it's right over here anyway, so might be a little bit further up. In fact, I went the wrong way here. It's supposed to be this way. If I have to sell a little bit of money, so be it. Sell a little bit more items, things for money, so be it. But I'd rather try to keep everything if I have to. But if I have to sell some stuff, then it'll be alright. Come here, adventurer. This city thrives on chaos. Feel my, I have to get my usual. What do you want? I have nothing to say to the likes of you. I thought you were to buy my stuff. I thought you wanted my stuff. Why don't you buy my stuff? Anyway, that's where you can buy it from. So what I'm going to do is off screen, I'm going to get the rest of the items, and I'm going to sell them off. And then hopefully magical fingertips will pop up. So by the time I get done, I'll have Une's Mirror, Doga's Artifact, Rat Tail, and a Griffin's Heart. So when I get those 4 items, I will meet you back, and we'll sell them off, and hopefully the magical fingertips appear. Then we can go back to Daggerio to claim that item after I finish up another thing. And okay, we're back. Yeah, it took a lot of gil, but I got all 4 items I need, the Rat Tail, the Artifact, and everything. So I can actually go sell them off, and if everything goes well, when I pop back up into the auction house, it might take a few tries for it to pop up actually into that auction house. The magical fingertips should pop up, and I can buy them for 55,000 gil. That is the mark I need to buy them from. So, no, but now I should be able to buy it says, hey, you've got the Griffin's Heart with you, 8,000. You have Une's Mirror with you, yes. And also, go up in here. And you, actually you can buy Doga's Artifact. You can sell him with Doga's Artifact, which I've already bought one from. So, that. And now, I think the Rat Tail you actually keep for something else. Now, if we go back to the auction house, which looks like I still need to buy. I can go ahead and do this so I can get some gil. This is the next thing I was going to do anything was Salazio. So, go ahead and do this while I'm here. See, now I got more gil. I should almost have enough, after all this, I should definitely have enough gil to get the magical fingertips. Rosetta ring, that's not bad. I should definitely have enough to get the magical fingertips. There's 30,000, yeah. All of those is exactly what I needed. Something is missing. According to my information, there are 12 Stelazio. Then why do I feel like I'm missing one? Because there is one more. Yes, must be a 13th Stelazio somewhere. My queen, if I may, the writings of the Stelazio must be solving the mystery. Well, fine, I'll give you all my Stelazio and you bring me the 13th. Well, we'll get the 13th Stelazio in just a little bit because I know where to go to get it. But now we definitely have enough money to go get the magical fingertips. So let's go grab that first. And once we do that, then we can go get the 13th Stelazio, go get our reward for getting the magical fingertips, and then that will complete this video. So, yeah. They base it on the Zodiac. The 12 Stelazios, Pisces, Aries, all kind of stuff. But there is a 13th Stelazio. Actually, in real life, there is a 13th Stelazio called the Open-Tuous, or whatever it is, and they're basing it off of that. So there actually is 13 Zodiac signs. And I don't need a Griffin's Heart. There's the magical fingertip. My brother just informed me that the Zodiac's actually based off the lunar calendar. There's 13 months in the lunar calendar. So that's why there's 13 Zodiacs. But anyway, while I wait for this to go, if the NASA, obviously I'm seeing stuff about NASA changing the Zodiac to fit all 13 Zodiacs in there, and if that was the case, I wouldn't be a Sagittarius anymore. I would actually be the Open-Tuous, whatever it was, but I don't know how to pronounce it. But I think NASA said that was fake, and they're just keeping it at 12, so I'm still a Sagittarius. Yay. Now my next item is, my next thing I just want to get is the magical fingertips, which did pop up, so I'm just waiting for them to go through all this. And right now, when the magical fingertips pop up, I'm just going to go straight to 55,000 gil and go ahead and just buy it and take care of this so we can move on. So, Yeah, I know where the 13th coin is, so. I don't know how you're supposed to find out where the 13th coin is. Well, technically the writings on the wall, the writings on the Stasios tell you what it is, but they're so vague that they, it really doesn't help. Okay, magical fingertip. I want to just shoot up to 55,000. Thank you. I'm on my way. Alright, so that takes care of that. We'll need to turn the Daggerio to give the old man the magical fingertips and also find the 13th Slasio coin. I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to do first. Let's go ahead and turn into magical fingertip. Actually, no, let's go ahead and do the 13th Slasio because it's closer. The Slasio is actually closer, believe it or not, so it'll probably be easier to go ahead and take care of that and come back, turn that in, and be done with the Slasio. Then we'll end the episode in Daggerio, give him the magical fingertip. So, we'll do that. Like I said, the coins are supposed to give you clues about where the 13th one is, but the clues are so vague that it really doesn't help on the location. So the easiest thing to do is just tell you where it's at. And in order to find it, you just have to go over here to Juan's dwelling. Yeah, you thought Juan's dwelling was just a useless little place, but nope, it actually has its uses. We did find a Slasio coin early in here too. I do not. One, I wanted to enter Quan's dwelling, not re-enter the Invincible. There. You know over there where Scorpio was at, where the hot spring was at? Right over here? It should be somewhere right around in here. So we just gotta go over here and find it. Yeah, I think it's down here actually. Yeah, it's down here. You have to go down the rope. I remember now. Anyway, right there. There's something under the stone or there's something under where the Scorpio used to be. And there it is. The open 52. Did the Scorpio and Virgo just sparkle into my hands? Anyway, there it is. So we'll go turn that in real quick, and then we'll go complete the magical fingertip and be done for this episode. Then the next episode, we'll go get Zidane's ultimate weapon, take care of a few on it and stuff, and then get prepared for the super boss coming up. So, yay. That's going to be fun. Anyway, so now that we got that, we can now head back to Trino. And let's go turn into Stelazio. I mean, on our way. So now that you know where all 13 Stelazio coins are at, you can get them yourself in your next playthrough. Don't remember, then just look through my walkthrough, because yeah, it's some of them can be a little bit confusing, but they're not. Most of them are not extremely obvious, but they are. But some of them are not very obvious, but most of them you can probably find just a little bit of searching. But I went the wrong way. The Stelazio is over here. The Stelazio shop is over here, not the other direction. Oh well. Anyway. Here it is. Oh, you found the last Thalazio of Fichicus. Give it to me along with the rest of the Thalazio along with you. And it's just gonna go boom. Now we have to sit here and went through all this cutscene with all the Thalazios being transferred back. I wish we could skip this, but you can't. 10. It's Squaresoft for you, yeah. And you may take the reward from my servant, and we get a hammer for our hard work. The hammer actually doesn't really play any role really, except it gives you an extra scene for the ending, really. But that's really all it is. You get an extra scene in the ending if you have the hammer in your possession. So that's a reward for getting all the Thalazios. A hammer. Anyway, now we're going to go back to Daggerio to turn in that magical fingertip to that old man and see what we get from him. So, recording. That was my girlfriend. Anyway. Now we'll head back over here to Daggerio and let's finish this up. Yeah, so we only have about 3 or 4 side quests left to do, and then, like I said, Ozma, and then the final dungeon. So, I mean, we're essentially done with this game. The final dungeon isn't exceptionally long. There's just a lot of bosses you have to fight. It's like a gauntlet, it's like an enemy gauntlet, kind of. But it's not terribly bad. Especially with how grinding I'm going to be doing to fight Ozma in the first place, it shouldn't really be that bad at all, so. Anyway, now that we got the magical fingertips, let's go turn it into this old man. I think you can go this way, it's a little bit quicker actually, than having to go all the way around. I could be wrong, but let's find out. Yeah, it's quicker, it's right here. Huh? You have the magical fingertip. Will you give it to me? I beg you, sure. Oh, thank you. Huh? What's wrong? I used to be a fairly well-known blacksmith. My work was everything to me, and then one day my wife died. That's when I moved here. I lived here ever since. A few years ago, I read a biography of a great craftsman named Go-Go, Final Fantasy VI reference, who was real known for making dolls that look like real people. Also, I want to say Final Fantasy V, but definitely Final Fantasy VI. So like real people, supposedly the secret was an extraordinary skill was in his fingers. So I figured I could get his fingers in combine with my skills so I could make a doll that looked like my wife. I'm such a fool. Look at these fingers. They look worn down like they never got a break. They look just like my fingers. I think it's from the bottom of my heart. I never realized I must accept who I am and how I've lived my life. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. I no longer need it. And we get the mighty Excalibur. The second strongest weapon in the game for Steiner, technically. We're not going to be able to get his ultimate weapon, so this is actually the strongest we're going to get, because in order to get his ultimate weapon, you have to make it to this point in the game, make it to the final dungeon, and beat a boss within 12 hours. That's not going to happen. So this is basically his penultimate weapon, his ultimate weapon that you can get. And, yeah, this weapon is really good. You get Clem Hazard too, so. Anyway, we're going to end it here, guys. When we come back, I'll be outside of Daggerio. And we're going to take care of some more side quests, like getting Zidane's ultimate weapon. And, taking care of the, basically, the Trino auction, the Trino Fight Club, I'm not going to worry about, because you really don't get anything spectacular off of that anyway. So basically, I'm going to get Zidane's ultimate weapon, and we're going to take care of Mognet Central, and finish up Stiltskin, get his final reward package from him. And then after that, we'll get the last 2 friendly creatures, and then it's off to fight Ozma. So the next video is going to be just relatively short. I mean, it's going to take a little bit to do the Magnet Central, but it's really not going to be that bad. Just a lot of running around. But, and Zidane's ultimate weapon is actually extremely easy to get to. You just got to know where to look. So, anyway, when we come back, we'll go start getting Zidane's ultimate weapon, and we'll take care of fixing Magnet Central. So have a good day. I'll see y'all next time. Well, let's play Final Fantasy IX. This is DKS3 of the Crazy Gamer, signing out. So, I'll see y'all then.